Today on the farm it's cold and we got a lot to do. Chickens all waiting to get out. Y'all ready? Go in here and let them into the grazing. Come on out, chicken birds. All right, everybody out. All right, we got out here to the Versatile. Gotta get this baby checked over and fired up, let her warm up before we start ripping. She has to get all the oil warmed up and everything flowing good before we take off, start pulling real hard. So I have to go over everything and then let it sit here and warm up for a few minutes. And while it's doing that, we're gonna check out the welds on the ripper roller. Cut our power on. Hear the computer starting up. Electronic fuel injection. All right, here we go. So I found out last week that if you pull this subsoiler deep enough, and you don't have that wheel lit up high enough, you will pull it in half. And that's what happened. So we broke all these welds around here, and this half was separated from that half. Luckily it didn't fall completely in half. It was still hanging on by a thread more or less. But we've got it all welded up, so now I'm checking these welds a couple times a day, making sure they are still holding. Making sure they look good, and they do. They look pretty good. It's just one of several things you have to check every morning. I got bearings down here on these ripper roller, on the roller part. We gotta roll it, make sure the bearings look good. Earlier we had to replace that bearing, and to do that it was a monkey. We had to take all this crap off, roll the wheel back. It was a heck of a mess. So we want to keep a real good check on that, make sure we don't have that problem again. We'll put a little spray on that one. Points still look pretty good. We probably change a point. We may finish this field on these points. Check these wheels out. Wheels looking good. Yep. Got our wheels checked. Now let's get our GPS fired up. Let's see, ripper roller. We got our field slate there. All right. Gonna have a couple more initialations had to be done. Ain't up yet. There we go. Navi controller. Accept. Accept. Then I'll bring it right on up. There we go. Here comes my field. We're ready to roll. this subsoiler and get hooked back to the Rubin and go over what we just subsoiled. John had been out here following me with his 8R pulling the Rubin, but the 8R started giving some problems, so he went back down the combine. We're gonna get this 8R out of the way, hook a real tractor to it, keep on rolling. Alright, we run all day out here, it's getting late, we're getting ready to shut it down. Alright, we finally got home. We got to come out here and check on the chickens. Make sure they're all shut up where they're supposed to be at and safe. Sure, see if we got any eggs out here in the yard. Sometimes they'll lay one in the yard. Look good out there. Let's put a block over our door. So can't nothing get in there tonight and get our birds. All right. Let's check our eggs. We got one laying on the nest in there. Hey, Mama. There we go. Make sure we don't have any on the ground in there. Sometimes they'll lay them on the ground. All right. Well, that's a wrap for today on the farm.